Buenos dias from Hotel Mazante. I am back from my trip to Interpol. I'm going to make this a quick short. The trip did not go well. Maintain low tone. I was directed, I had good instructions from somebody else that did this recently. So you go to the main police station. Within the compound for the police station is the Interpol office. So you go to basically a main entrance. They instruct you to have a seat under a tent. So there was shade, which is nice, and there was a nice airflow. I was the very first person there this morning at 8 a.m. when they open. Within 20 minutes, I was directed to go inside, and a woman spoke very quickly to me in Spanish. And again, my Spanish was very low level, and I didn't understand what she was saying, but she handed my passport back to me, and the word I did catch was regreso, meaning come back. I couldn't get any other guidance from anybody else at the time, so I sat back under the tent, and I waited an extra 2 hours. I got a hold of a new guard who took me back to the same desk, and other people were trying to use Google Translator apps as well, and that was not working out with the staff. And the most polite way I can say this is I was instructed to come back with somebody else who was fluent in Spanish. So again, I don't expect the world to accommodate me due to my lack of a host language. Wasn't a pleasant experience. I've lucked out. I contacted my buddy Ron, who was a tour guide for me 2 years ago. Turns out he needed to take care of some administrative paperwork of his own in town. He's going to grab me. It's the first time we've seen each other since I've come back in the 2 weeks. And we're going to get things taken care of tomorrow. So I will have one more and final piece of paperwork done. At that point, I need to get the health certificate, the background check, notarized locally, and then my 4 documents, the birth certificate and the 3 pension forms, I need to have officially translated into Spanish, and every single piece of supporting documentation for my residency application will be complete, other than paying a fee and filling out the form and having an address for them to do a future home visit. So I am getting closer. Unfortunately, like I said, today was a quote-unquote waste of my time, but it was an eye-opener, and I have a better understanding, and I'm able to relay this information to people. You cannot rely on your Google Translator apps or any other form of translation when going to the Interpol office. I hope you well for the afternoon, and adios.